Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do the best I can in a short amount of time to give you a whole bunch of information about our ebooks. Pause this video right now and write this down. This is your username and password to get onto the Overdrive website. You're going to need it to access your books. How can you get to that website? Well, you can always get there through the junior high library website, which is where I'm navigating right now, so that you can access the ebooks at any time. You can also, of course, type in the web address, but I think it's a lot easier to just go to the junior high library, click on academics, go to library, and then you can access it either through the card catalog and research links, or you can go directly to Overdrive eBooks and click on the link there. Whichever one makes you happy, it'll get you to the same place. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on the ebook link right there. And it's going to take me to the username and password page right away. So this is where what you just wrote down would come in handy. You can type in your username and password. Mine is a lot different than yours. And then once you have that in, you can go ahead and click sign in. And if this gives you any difficulty, just you let me know, Mrs. Sowers in the library, and I can see if I can help you out. When you go ahead and click sign in, it's going to take you to what's most popular. That's always what seems to come up first. You can see that you can search on the top as a regular search right there. You can just type in love story and see what happens. You can search by subject. The other really cool thing is that you can search by ATOS level, which is big speak for AR level. So if you're interested in searching by a specific AR level, you can do that there as well. So I'm going to click on subjects and go to all fiction, because anybody who knows me knows that I'm obsessed with fiction books. And that's going to bring up all of the fiction books that we have in our catalog. And you get to just scroll through them if you'd like. Or you can choose to filter your search by anything that's listed over on the left-hand side. You can do it by format. You can do it by titles that are only available right now, as opposed to seeing the ones that are already checked out. Or you can narrow it here also by ATOS level, which is, again, code for AR level. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to change it to just be one section of our AR books and see what it comes up with. And then you can see here that it'll give me a list of just those books. You're going to have access there. You can see that there's a bunch of different titles. It's going to give you a little brief description. It's going to give you the author. It often tells you what series it's in. And it'll also show you if anybody's rated it, what it's rated. I'm going to click on the Jeremy Fink one right now because the book cover looks very interesting to me. And if you scroll on here, you can see that there's a place where you can click on borrow. There's also a place underneath it that says more. If you click on that, it'll give you a description of the book. It'll give you information about the author. It'll also give you books that are recommended to you based off of this book choice, other books that are similar to that. You're going to see there's a little thing that says change your checkout lending period. You want to make sure before you check out a book that you change your lending period to 21 days so that you can get the most days for your book as you can possibly make happen for you, okay? And that's something that you need to manually change, okay? Then you can go and click on borrow. And then just like that, it'll say go to your checkouts. You click on the go to the checkouts link and it's going to pull up your account. And right there in your account, you're going to see that you have two options. You could download the Kindle book now, or you can choose to read it in your browser. If you choose to download it, you're only going to be able to access it on the device that you download it on. So I highly recommend to click on read in your browser, unless you're someone who doesn't have access to your internet at home and you need to be reading this at home. Once you click read in your browser, it'll open up for you and you can use the arrow keys in your Chromebook to scroll back and forth through the pages. You can click on the bottom and it'll tell you what page number out of how many are left is available to you. And on the left-hand side, if you click over there, it's going to give you a task menu of all these different stuff. It gives you an overview of a book. You can search for certain words, you can search by chapter, and it gives you some tips and secrets. So if you want to customize what it looks like while you're reading it, you can do it there, which is pretty cool. I like playing with that. All right, let's go ahead right now and we'll go back into our subject fiction search. And if you go into the subject fiction search, you'll see that not all of the books are currently available for checkout. The ones that have the dark book in the circle at the top of their page are available for checkout. But then the second line down, you'll see the Harry Potter book right now is currently out. And I can tell that because it's got a light space. If you want to see what books you have out currently, you go up to the top and you click on that little picture that says account, and it's going to take you right to what your current checkouts are. So you can access your books there at any time. It also has a return title page. So if you finish the book early and you want to return the title before your 21-day limit, you can just click on that and click yes, and the book disappears. And it is now no longer in your account. It'll be back in for anybody to check out in all fiction. And instead of the little book in the corner being gray, meaning that it's checked out by somebody else right now, it will be dark, which means you're allowed to borrow it. Now, if I click on that Harry Potter book right now, say I want to read that, but somebody else has it out, I can go ahead and place a hold, and then I can go ahead and fill out the information about the that they asked me for, and I'll be able to get that book the next time it's available, which is kind of awesome. Again, that's like the quick overview. If you need any more information about downloading the Overdrive app or about anything else related to Overdrive, please